taking a busy day out of your Friday to be with us this afternoon. We really appreciate it.
Quasi-NGO, Quango, sort of a semi-private think tank and to cooperate with the government.
Like large outlets for public works, this data school, or to promote a system built around free competition, reform.
We cover the relationship between China and Taiwan.
Thank you so much for taking a busy day out of your Friday to be with us this afternoon. We really appreciate it. My name is Yoshi Domoto. I'm the Executive Director of the Japan-America Society of Georgia, Nichibei Kyokai, and I'm so thrilled that so many people were able to attend today. The Japan-America Society is a nonprofit 501c3 organization with the mission to promote the mutual understanding between people of Japan and Georgia. And this topic today that we're covering, I think goes a long way with our mission, and hope it will be a great learning opportunity for many of you. I'm sure it will be for me as well. So, but today's event was made possible today by the Sasakawa Peace Foundation and also the Social Science Research Council Tokyo office. And our sponsor and our host is Fujiyama Wealth Management with Junko-san sitting back there. Junko Horvath is today's sponsor, providing the space for a seminar. Her current company name is Fujiyama Advisors, which seem to be Fujiyama Wealth Management once her new website is launched. She is a former VP, Vice President of the Fuji Bank Atlanta agency. She is a certified financial planner, has been helping high net worth individuals and small business owners retire with wealth for the past 16 years. Junko's information is on top of the desk in the registration area, so if you're interested in learning more about her services, please take her packet home with you. But Junko-san, thank you so much for hosting today.
Thank you.
And without further ado, please let me introduce you visitors from Japan who's come all the way from Japan, and they've visited various cities on the East Coast. But first we have Mr. Toshihiro Nakayama Sensei. He's a professor of American politics and foreign policy at the School of International Politics, Economy, and Communication at Aoyama Gakuin University. We have Chihiro Okawa Sensei. He is assistant professor of political science, faculty of law at Kanagawa University. We have Madoka Fukuda Sensei, Associate Professor, Department of Global Politics, Faculty of Law at Hosei University. And then we have Ms. Linda Grove Sensei, Senior Advisor to the Social Science Research Council Tokyo office. And to start today's seminar, I would like to ask Nakayama Sensei to introduce our speakers in more detail and introduce the topic. Thank you very much.
Well, thank you, Mr. Domoto, for this opportunity, and I also thank the Japan-American Society of Georgia for giving this opportunity for us to share what's going on in Japan with the best and brightest scholars from Japan. And my name is Toshihiro Nakayama, as Mr. Domoto introduced. I teach American politics and foreign policy at a university in Tokyo, Aoyama Gakuin University. And I'm also a visiting fellow at a think tank called Japan Institute of International Affairs, which is a sort of we call it quasi-NGO, Quango. It's sort of a semi-private think tank and has to cooperate with the government as well. And on my left here is Professor Okawa, and he's a rising star in Japanese politics. His mentor is now a governor of Kumamoto, Kabashima Sensei, and he has studied under Professor, or then Professor, now Governor Kawashima at the University of Tokyo. And next is Dr. Fukuda, and she has earned her PhD at Keio University, and she has also done her work at Taiwan. She's a specialist on Taiwan politics, Japan-Taiwan relations, and so forth. And let me explain, we've been sort of touring East Coast, giving some lectures, speeches, and we've been to Washington. We visited various think tanks, Council on Foreign Relations, Brookings Institution, and so forth. In New York, we visited the SSCR office and made a presentation. And this is, in fact, the last occasion. We just finished an event at Georgia Tech, Sam Nunn School of International Affairs. And so this is sort of the final. I think it's the best presentation. And let me explain a bit about this project. The main actors are these two. We are sort of the side actors. And this program itself is called the SPF SSRC U.S. Visit Project for Young Japanese Specialists. And it's designed to provide a new generation of Japanese scholars to share their views with the American public, business leaders, and public intellectuals and think tanks, because they really have an opportunity to do so. They've just started out their academic career, and it was really nice for them to experience these kind of environments. So I really thank you for coming, and we would like to have a very sort of active questions answer session after their presentation. And just a bit about what's going on in Japan. They're going to talk about the substance, but I'm just going to talk about the background in a couple of minutes. It's been almost 40 months since Prime Minister Abe took office. He has been quite pragmatic for the first year, until, as you know, December 26th, when he went to Yasumi Shrine. It has created a lot of controversy. It's a very divisive issue in Japan. So the question is, who is Abe? Why did he go there? Where is he trying to go? That's the question that we are also facing. We don't necessarily have a definite answer, but it's really important for us to understand how the outside world is perceiving Prime Minister Abe. And in a way, I'm sure Prime Minister Abe expected a negative reaction from both Korea and China. But I think, as you might all know, Ambassador Caroline Kennedy, she came out with a statement saying that the U.S. government is very disappointed with Prime Minister Abe's visit to Yasukuni. What does that mean? And what kind of impact would that have on Prime Minister Abe? Some of the issues we could discuss in the questions and answer session. Some would be sort of taken up by these two presentations. And I would ask first Professor Okawa to give us a view on the sort of the Japanese domestic dynamics of Japanese domestic politics today, using the data sort of he participated in sort of producing with Tokyo University and others. Oh, you go first.
You go first.
I'm sorry. I started the other way around. Fukuda-san will first talk about.
We're switching.
Is it okay?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm sorry. Fukuda-san, you go first. Please, the floor is yours.